Hi there, my name's Nick Dutch, and recently I've just done something incredibly naughty. Because I faked my last Ouija board seance. Now the reason I did this was because I do get rather alarmed and concerned about the way in which some people react to certain ideas, and the way in which people react to the way in which I speak and some of the things that I speak about. Now, I'm going to show you the results of using a certain piece of software I've got here. This piece of software is called Audacity. Okay, it's an audio editing program. I just set my microphone up there. Okay, so you'll be able to see precisely what I did. So you yourself will be able to make some excellent faked EVP sessions if you wanted to scare your friends and family at Halloween. Let's set it recording, and I'm going to enunciate something or pronounce something which the microphone will pick up on, and then we can adjust it. So here we go. My name is Asmodeus. Okay, let's hear what that sounds like when we play it back. My name is Asmodeus. Very interesting. Now, what else can we do with this? Let's think about it. Let's highlight all of that audio. Okay. We can go to the effects section and go to change pitch. And I'm going to click on down. It's currently, it thinks that I was talking at about C sharp there. So we'll go down to lower E. We'll press preview. Okay, we'll now press OK. It'll now render the whole of that, and we'll press the play button here. Okay, so what you can do with that is play that at a lower volume. Like, you can render that little sequence, okay. You can play that at a lower volume and include that into the video itself on Movie Maker. And if you do it at a low enough volume, it sounds like it's just part and parcel of the background. Alright, so the end result can be rather weird. Now, I put in 3 fake EVPs. I'm now going to play those fake EVPs to you, so you can then try and isolate which ones you heard in the actual previous Ouija board seance. The first one was I am waiting. Okay, sounds good, doesn't it? Now the second one, which was actually in the middle, but this one I did very, very quietly, so you can only just about hear some of the vowel type sounds in the background, was this one. Yes, Lord, yes. Beautiful, that one. I love the way it came through, okay. And again, just played nice and quietly in the background. Now, this is the final one. You are nothing. Alright? Now these things all sound incredibly convincing, don't they? Now, just think for a minute. Why did I do it? Alright? After 3.5 years worth of me broadcasting on YouTube to try and get you people to think about the things that people say, about the things that people believe, and about the things that people broadcast, I shouldn't have someone being terrified because they saw a few specks on the film, or have somebody, you know, completely shitting themselves because they heard something in the background. You should all be critical thinkers by now and be able to start to apply some good quality reasoning to everything that you see and everything that you hear. Yeah, and you need to be skeptical even of me, and especially of me. And what have I been trying to do after all this time, okay? I've been encouraging you to experiment, to explore, to be skeptical, and to be a good, deep thinker. Alright? So, to turn around and say, you know, there's something scary about that, well, there might be or there might not be. But essentially, if your mind is going to be in the right, this is a Ouija board seance. I'm going to listen out very carefully, because what I'm going to hear is going to be an EVP. Then you're likely to jump to conclusions. Alright, just like when someone goes on a ghost hunt. And what happens? Something perfectly normal. Alright, perfectly normal and physical, but they go, ah! Alright, you ever seen those ghost hunting shows on TV when you got blonde women screaming? They're great to watch, but you've seriously got to think carefully about the reasoning ability of the people who are screaming their head off and going, oh no, there's definitely a demon in that cellar. Well, there might not be a demon in the cellar. It might be a question of having bad reasoning ability. And that's not what I want. Now, if you're going to be a good occultist, and I mean a really good occultist, you've got to be able to think more objectively than to be able to turn around to everything that you see and hear and think, ah, you know, that is an EVP, or that is a demon, or that is a ghost, or that really was someone who, I don't know, died in like 24 BC or whatever. You need to have good reasoning ability. And why would I, of all people, a fortune teller for Christ's sakes, be wanting to try and get you to think like this? Because I have to, because there's nobody else in this field, alright, in this field of endeavour, who's actually doing it. There's lots of people in the atheist community who's doing it, but they're doing it to attack people like us. Alright? They're doing it to attack us. They're not doing it to try and bring scientific thought into the, you know, into this supernaturalist study type environment. And if we could do that, then people would start taking us seriously. Alright? We would no longer be weird kooks with strange religious beliefs. Alright? We will be normal, civilized people who are part of society, capable of rational thought, not seeing everything and anything as something to corroborate a belief. Alright? And we can just start learning to be able to apply thought. Now, if you're going to turn around and say magic is the art and science of changing conformity with the will, prove to me that you have scientific thought. Prove it. Demonstrate it in every single possible way. If you can't do that, STFU. And that goes for people out there of any form of faith. Alright? If you are of a magical or religious faith, show me you have scientific thought. Because if you can't distinguish between the different types of magic the Crowley was talking about, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Alright? Become a critical thinker. Do not destroy your own movement. Do not destroy the occult movement because you refuse to think. Alright. Just, please be critical. Just, that's it. I'll leave it at that.